Welcome again to the Seattle Center Coliseum in Seattle as we check our starting lineups for the Supersonics and Spurs, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Xavier McDaniel and Derek McKee, the forwards, opposite Terry Cummings and Sean Elliott. Little 6'9" center Michael Cage should be a forward. He draws the tough assignment against the Admiral tonight. Sedale Threed and Gary Payton in the backcourt, which is, as we said, minus Dale Ellison, Willie Anderson, and Rod Strickland in the backcourt for the Spurs. Tall order, anybody that guards this man, and especially if you're only 6'9". Michael Cage says he'd rather take on Mount Rainier than David Robinson. We asked Michael what specifics he tries to keep in mind.
Well, obviously, I guess you should probably reword the question as to how we would defend David Robinson. I think, he's one of the type of players you can't allow too many people to go one-on-one. There's very few players in the league that you can go one-on-one with and stop. I think more importantly for the Sonics tonight, as well as myself, is how well we respond on the team defense. I mean, obviously, you can't stop a guy like him down the low post. You got to keep him out. You got to keep him away from his strengths. You got to make him tired by doing things on offense to make him work a little. If he has to get a rebound, you got to make him go that extra mile to get just that one rebound. And you got to let him know that you're there all the time. You got to keep a body on him because he's such an effective rebounder. And at the same time, offensively, when you're on offense, you got to keep him away from your other people because he's such an excellent shot blocker and coming over on the help that you want to keep him away from the basket. Little things that I think a player has to prepare for in order to stop a guy like him from having an awesome night. I mean, you can't shut a guy like that down, but you can keep him away from his weaknesses for a certain period of time. And that's what I'm going to try to do, is make him work for everything he gets tonight.
Well, it'll be Cage and Olden Polynice and Sean Kemp and maybe some Dave Corzine, all getting their cracks at guarding David Robinson of the Spurs this evening. Tonight's tip of the game brought to you by True Value Hardware Stores. Christmas is right around the corner, as if you didn't know. Avoid mishaps by wrapping some wire around the upper trunk of your Christmas tree and attach it to a window handle or sturdy wall hook. This will keep the tree from tipping over. Good advice from your True Value Hardware Stores. K.C. Jones with a rather odd mix in his starting five. Gary Payton, second overall pick this year. McDaniel, fourth overall 5 years ago. McKee, a high pick. Cage, a high pick. And Threet, a sixth rounder, 139th overall. He's the second lowest draft pick, still active next to